How much of the internet do you run?
It's a good question. It's a lot, though.
Bezos basically wants to own the whole economy, right?
You think he will?
I kind of think he will. I kind of think that in like 10 years, Jeff Bezos owns every single thing there is.
Amazon's this trillion-dollar tech company, closing 30% of our stores and malls and paying zero in taxes.
Jeff Bezos wasn't your typical tech visionary. Before founding Amazon, he had a comfortable job on Wall Street, working at an investment firm. But in the early 90s, he stumbled upon a statistic that changed his life. The internet was growing at a rate of 2,300% per year. Bezos, always fascinated by technology, saw a unique opportunity to leverage this exponential growth to build an online business. But why books? It was simple. Books were a product with massive variety, and no physical bookstore could hold every title. The internet, however, had no such limitations. Bezos realized this, and in 1994, he left his Wall Street job, packed his bags, and moved to Seattle to start an online bookstore from his garage. With an initial investment of $300,000 from his parents, Bezos launched Amazon, named after the world's largest river, reflecting his ambition for the company to be the biggest online retailer. But success didn't come easy. In the early days, Amazon was nothing more than a tiny startup operating out of a garage. Bezos and his small team of employees were packing and shipping books themselves. Orders trickled in slowly, but that didn't deter Bezos. He knew that the real potential of the internet lay in its ability to scale, allowing Amazon to serve millions of customers without the constraints of a physical store. Bezos's vision, however, extended far beyond books. From the very beginning, he saw Amazon as the everything store, a place where customers could buy anything they wanted, all in one place. This vision wasn't shared by everyone, and many were skeptical. Investors were hesitant, competitors underestimated Amazon, and even the media labeled Bezos as just another dreamer. But Bezos had one key advantage: patience. He was willing to forego profits for years to build the infrastructure and technology that would eventually turn Amazon into a global powerhouse. What set Bezos apart from other entrepreneurs was his relentless focus on the customer. He believed that if Amazon could offer customers a seamless, efficient, and enjoyable shopping experience, profits would follow. This customer-centric philosophy would become the foundation of Amazon's business model, one that would differentiate it from traditional retailers. While many would have been content with Amazon's success as an online bookstore, Bezos had bigger plans. He was just getting started, and what followed next was the aggressive expansion that would forever change the world of retail and technology. By the late 90s, Amazon had established itself as the premier online bookstore, but Jeff Bezos wasn't satisfied with just dominating one niche. His vision for Amazon was always grander. He wanted to create a marketplace that sold everything. So, in 1998, Amazon expanded beyond books, introducing categories like music, electronics, toys, and games. This diversification was the first major step toward turning Amazon into the everything store. But growth didn't come without challenges. The dot-com bubble of the early 2000s posed a serious threat. Hundreds of tech companies that had skyrocketed in the late 90s suddenly crashed, unable to sustain their operations. Amazon, however, survived this turbulent period because of Bezos's unique business strategy. While other companies focused on quick profits, Bezos was willing to lose money in the short term to invest in long-term growth. He understood that building a truly scalable global platform would take time and patience. Amazon's strategy was to invest heavily in technology and logistics, which laid the groundwork for the company's future dominance. One of the most pivotal moments in Amazon's history came in 2005 with the launch of Amazon Prime. Prime changed the game, offering customers unlimited 2-day shipping for an annual fee. What seemed like a costly gamble quickly paid off. The convenience of fast, free shipping hooked millions of customers, turning them into loyal Amazon users. Prime transformed Amazon from a place people shopped occasionally into a platform they visited regularly, sometimes daily. As Bezos put it, it's hard to imagine life before Prime. With Prime, Amazon wasn't just making money from product sales, it was creating a subscription model that generated consistent revenue. Customers who subscribed to Prime also tended to spend more on the platform. This membership model solidified Amazon's position as a go-to marketplace for everyday needs. further cementing its dominance in the retail sector. As Amazon's marketplace expanded, so did its technological ambitions. In 2006, Amazon Web Services, AWS, was launched. At the time, few could have predicted how critical AWS would become, not just for Amazon, but for the entire internet. AWS provided companies with cloud computing infrastructure, allowing businesses to store data and run applications remotely. Essentially, AWS became the invisible backbone for countless startups, large corporations, and even government agencies. What started as a side project for Amazon soon evolved into one of the company's most profitable ventures. Today, AWS generates billions of dollars annually and powers much of the modern internet. In addition to Prime and AWS, Amazon's continued focus on logistics became a cornerstone of its success. The company built an extensive network of warehouses, fulfillment centers, and delivery services that enabled it to offer faster and cheaper shipping than competitors. Amazon invested heavily in technology like automation and robotics to streamline operations and reduce costs. This logistics network allowed Amazon to handle an enormous volume of orders efficiently, making it possible to meet the demands of its growing customer base. By the mid-2000s, Amazon was no longer just an online bookstore. It was a tech giant, a logistics powerhouse, and the undisputed leader in e-commerce. Bezos's vision of the everything store was becoming a reality, and Amazon's journey was far from over. As Amazon grew into a global powerhouse, it also attracted significant controversy. One of the primary criticisms leveled against the company is its alleged monopolistic behavior. Many argue that Amazon's dominance stifles competition, driving small businesses out of the market. Traditional retailers have struggled to keep up with Amazon's aggressive pricing and logistics capabilities, leading to accusations that the company is creating a near monopoly in online retail. Another major point of contention is Amazon's treatment of its warehouse workers. Reports of grueling working conditions, strict surveillance, and minimal breaks have sparked protests and investigations across multiple countries. Despite being one of the most profitable companies in the world, Amazon has faced backlash for its resistance to unionization efforts and its response to worker safety concerns, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic. Amazon has also been criticized for its tax practices. In many regions, the company pays little to no corporate tax due to complex financial arrangements and tax loopholes, sparking debates about corporate responsibility and fairness. While Amazon continues to innovate and dominate, these controversies raise important questions about the ethical implications of such immense power and influence in the global economy. Today, Amazon isn't just an online store. It's a global force reshaping the way we live, work, and shop. From revolutionizing e-commerce to powering the internet with AWS, Amazon's impact reaches nearly every corner of the globe. What started in Jeff Bezos's garage has grown into one of the most influential companies in history. But as Amazon continues to expand, so do the questions surrounding its power. With concerns about monopoly, worker treatment, and corporate responsibility, the company faces increasing scrutiny. Yet, Bezos's original vision, to create a customer-centric, efficient, and wide-reaching platform, remains the core of Amazon's success. So, what's next for Amazon? As technology advances and new markets emerge, the company's ambition shows no sign of slowing down. Whether it's space exploration, artificial intelligence, or further retail dominance, one thing is clear: Amazon's journey is far from over, and it will continue to shape the future.